Alright, first and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai Bashem, Rakakwatash, the balance unto the apostles and the elders of great men, so not surely do well. Peace and blessings unto the archaeology of the four corners of the earth that push this word day in and day out in all sincerity and with all diligence. This is Martin from at Camp West, coming through the Spirit and the power of the Lord again to do our next video that edify the Lord's flock. And this video gonna be entitled Plagues. The beginning of sorrows, as the Lord called it. In Matthew the 24th chapter. And the Lord is just getting started. The Lord ain't brought up a storm yet. And only the ones that gonna know that the Lord is just getting started. He ain't bring that far upon Bajra yet, and that is why we call ourselves the illuminated ones, the true Illuminati, the true ones with the light, because we have Yahushai, we have that light, we see our way, we have that lamp and that torch, which is what Yahushai, which is wisdom, knowledge and understanding. So we are the ones that are truly illuminated. It says tornado in Los Iros damages 22 homes. It says a tornado touched down in Los Iros, southern Trinidad, shortly before 4 p.m. According to residents, at least 22 homes and 4 vehicles have been destroyed, with 7 homes completely destroyed. It says, speaking to Guardian Media, Victor Roberts, an activist in the area, described a scene of mass destruction with a number of trees uprooted with limbs strewn across the area. He also noticed residents are also stranded because of downed power lines, with a number of roofs damaged or ripped off. Several residents in the area have reported their mattresses and possessions were drenched in rains following the tornado. At least 18 families are without shelter at this time. Guardian Media spoke to councillor for part of Los Iros, Dana O'Neill Gervais, who was en route to the area, and confirmed there was a situation in Los Iros due to the tornado. This is a developing story. Is the destruction that the Lord brings. You see, because we need in the end. You see, if we were in the beginning, these things wouldn't be happening, but we are the end. We are the end where the Lord gonna bring a great judgment upon the earth, just like he did with Noah in the beginning. When he saved Noah and his family, he saved 8 souls. In this time, and he's gonna save 1/3 of Israel. The elect of Israel, and all the rest gonna be killed. Majority of the people are gonna be killed. And they're gonna have these other nations who are gonna survive the ordeal just because we have to have slaves. But if it weren't for that, they themselves would have died. So I'm gonna jump in the scripture real quick. It says Matthew 24 and verse start at 4. It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. And another example of Lord's judgment was in Haiti. I think it was Saturday morning, when they experienced a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. I think the death toll from when I last heard was above 700. It could rise by now, and thousands injured. Some obviously will succumb to the injury and join that fatality list as well. But the Lord pouring out his judgment upon this world. These people are getting tapped with the Lord. These people are thinking that the God of the Bible is asleep, or that the God of the Bible changed. No, the Lord haven't changed. As the scripture said, For I am I'm gonna read it because I don't want to quote it. You know, it's Malachi 3 and verse 16. Salak, verse 6. It says, "For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed." So the Lord ain't change. And what he said in Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. It says, Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name. So guess what? He's still a man of war. Even in Isaiah, the 66th chapter, I believe it's the 13th verse, or the 16th verse, it says, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh." So you're not going to plead with words. The days are pleading with words are now. The days where the Lord going to plead with men with words are through his prophets. When the prophets stop speak, they're going to be by what? By fire and by the sword. That sword represents any instrument of death, whether it be by a famine, whether it be by the teeth of wild beasts, whether it be by the guns of Esau troops, whether it be by a tornado, earthquake, a tsunami, whatsoever it be, that is what the sword represents. It says, "For by fire and by a sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many." You know, so the slain represents those that what die, because that's what the word slain mean. Those that are killed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up. It says slain. It says slay. Usually it's slay. It says kill a person or animal in a violent way. It says murder. You know, it says greatly impress or amuse someone. That is that bullshit. Lord not coming here to amuse anyone, or coming here to entertain anyone. It says jump down to the old English, it says strike, kill. You know? So that's what the word slay means. You need to kill a person or animal in a violent way. And the scripture says, "And the slain of Yahweh shall be many." So the Lord gonna kill many men in a gruesome, violent way. Things that you would doubt, you would say, nah, that is not the Most High. That had to be Satan, because that's what you people do. When you see freak accidents, when you see terrible judgment being poured out, you call on the Most High, you call on your idol, and most of the time your idol is Jesus or Jehovah, whoever it may be, or Allah, to bring peace upon the land. But you don't know that the Lord himself bring that judgment, and he bring it for you people. We jump back in Matthew 24 and verse 8. It says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." And you look back at yesterday where the Taliban took over Afghanistan. All these are wars and rumors of wars. All these are uprisings of the people. And the scriptures say, let me see if I get it. I think that is in that one is in Luke 21. It have a word, let's see if I could, here, Luke 21 and verse 25, it says, "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity." And that word perplexity goes back to what? Confusion. And that is what the Lord bringing upon this place. Confusion, because that is that is what Babylon actually mean, confusion. It says the sea and the waves roaring. It says men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. So Men ain't started catch heart attack yet. Men ain't started be terrified yet. Man, guess what? These things that you people seen is a joke. It's not actually a joke, but in comparison to what the Lord gonna bring very soon, it is child's play. That is the Lord just so like hitting your cloud. When the Lord said actually slay you people, you're gonna be. The scripture say men's heart failing for them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. Because have a lot of great judgment gonna come on the earth. A lot. So when you're reading about these things and you're reading about the select earthquake in Haiti, and you're reading about famine and pestilence, all these things. Imagine when it started happen on a global scale, that it seems simultaneously, when no other nation is able to help the other. Where all the whole world is in anarchy. Everybody, rebelling against the government, having revolts, having uprisings in the people, having civil unrest, having mass protests, violent protests. Guess what? Then you're gonna understand what we've been speaking about. When I have famine, when people are killing each other for food, when they're slaying the children to get meat, then you're gonna understand these things that we've been speaking about. But for now, these little things is just a warning of how things gonna be, and you people still not taking the warning. You understand? Hey, but with that, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bash, Yahweh Shai Bash, and Yahweh. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders. Great mercy that surely do well. Peace and blessings unto the men that sang cry. Until next time, I'm going to say shalom.